are on.
Good morning and welcome to the English Language School. We are very happy to have you here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is a party. It is Monday. And we are very pleased to have you here. It's going to be a wonderful day. So, we are very excited. We are starting our units all over again at the beginning because we have finished level 1 last week. So today we are on level number 1, unit number 1, lesson number 1. Today we are going to discuss excuse me, conversations, greetings, saludos, and how to say hello, how to speak with the American pronunciation, and we have a reading today. We will practice the word order and how to put sentences in order. But before we begin, hello, Miss Alma. Good morning. Good morning, Joe. Before we begin, we are going to practice the irregular verbs with the pronunciation in the present and the past. Remember, when you hear the verb, please repeat it and then you can get the perfect pronunciation. Are we ready? Let's go.
Blue, break, broke, build, built, buy, bought, catch, caught, come, came, cut, cut, do, did, draw, drew, drive, drove, eat, ate, fall, fell, feed, fed, find, found, fly, flew, get, got, give, gave, go, went, have, had, hold, held, keep, kept, know, knew, lead, led, leave, left, let, let, make, made, mean, meant, meet, met, pay, paid, put, put, ride, rode, run, ran, say, said, see, saw, sell, sold, send, sent, set, set, sit, sat, sleep, slept, speak, spoke, speed, sped, spend, spent, swim, swam, teach, taught, tell, told, think, thought, throw, through, win, won, write, wrote.
Nose.
Good morning.
Estamos aquí. Well, good morning. And good morning, Miss Carlita. We're very, very happy to have you here. Hopefully Maria Fuentes is here too. We miss you. So, today we are reviewing our greetings, how to say hello, and what are some of the different ways we greet each other. Some of the pronunciation. As we said, we are on level number 1, unit number 1, lesson number 1. All of the ones. You know why? Because we are number 1. Estamos número uno. All right, guys. So if we are ready, let's go. First things first. When we have a greeting, this one has lots of animation. When we have a greeting, we have words like hi, hello, hey, yo. The last one here at the end, if we can just press forward, because I think there's a cute little star. So there's like, hi, nope, nope, oh well, we suffer.
Yeah.
So the casual way to respond is with something like hi or hello or hey. The most common is hey. Usually, when we use a greeting, we'll start with hey and then follow with the question. For example, Hey, how are you? You can say, how are you? ¿Cómo estás? Or you can say, hey, how are you? In the video that we watch later, you will see it is very, very common to use a combination of both. Hi, hello, hey, and then the question, how are you? Let's take a look at another example. Hey, how's it going? How's it going? This one is equal to, how are you? How are you? How's it going? The intention is equal. And we say, hey, how's it going? ¿Cómo estás? Hey, how's it going? Another example will be, hey. I don't know, I can't see it. Ooh, hey, how have you been? Hey, how have you been? The last two examples have a contraction. How's it going? Or the last one, how have you been? Now, eso de último, how have you been, is the most common. Very, very common. Let's listen to the contraction again. How have you been? Hey, how have you been? This is very, very common. And again, this is equal in the intention of, how are you? So we can say, hey, how are you? Or, hey, how's it going? Or, hey, how have you been? And all are equal in the intention. But our answer for these are not the same because the structure is different. Okay, so let's practice. Hey, how are you? Hey, how's it going? How's it going? Hey, how have you been? Hey, how have you been? Okay, I think we perhaps have one more. What did I do? Hey, what's going on? I like that one a lot. I use that one often. Hey, what's going on? ¿Qué pasa? What's going on? Again, our intention is just, ¿cómo estás? We want to know simply, how are you? But we can use for both. Hey, what's going on? Or, hey, how are you? Hey, how have you been? Hey, how's it going? All right, so now let's go to the next slide. I think, yes, no? Wonderful, good timing. Now, how do you answer these questions? Here are the common responses to these questions. One thing that is important is when we ask, hey, how are you? The answer to the question is inside the question. So, normally, if you hear the question, you will respond with the same words. So, for this example here, hey, how are you? You take your subject, you, and you change for I. And then you take your form of the verb to be and you change from are to am. So for your answer, you will reply, I am, and then you tell me how. For example, I am good. Let's look at some options that we have. Aha! Here are some options. I have from positive all the way down to negative. So for example, I am amazing. I am amazing. Or I am wonderful. Option number 2. Wonderful.
You should be named Oz.
Huh?
Yes, you are.
I am wonderful. That was funny. I am wonderful. All right, let's take a look at, do we have cute little stars to, nope, yes, no. Oh, look, amazing. All right, the next one is wonderful. Great. I am great. Tengo un tío, en cada vez que lo preguntes, ¿cómo estás? How are you? He always says, estoy great, grand, and wonderful. So, como las tres. Estoy great, como muy bueno, grand, maravilloso, y wonderful. Está maravilloso también.
Yeah.
It's like muy maravilloso. Inglés tiene niveles de bueno. We have a lot of levels of good. And so my uncle, he always says, I am great, I am grand, and I am wonderful. I am great, grand, and wonderful. Now, how are you? I am great, grand, and wonderful. Maybe you are, más o menos, more or less, I'm okay. I'm okay. In English, we cannot say, oh, I am more or less. Eso, más o menos, no funciona en inglés. This one, more or less, does not work in English. But we can say, I'm okay, because okay is medium. We also have the term so-so. I'm not good, and I'm not poor, I'm not bad. I'm so-so. So maybe you ask me, hey, how are you? I will say, I'm so-so. I'm okay. Comme ci, comme ça, as the French would say. Maybe you want to say well. Now, you notice here with the list, we do not have the word good. How are you? I am good? No, not correct. We must say well. Instead of good, we change for the word well. So, I am good? I am well. I am well. How are you? Hey, how are you today?
I am well.
Ooh, beautiful. Evie said that she is well. All right. Ooh, let's look at the next one. All right. I am all right. I'm all right. Como medio. Like, I'm okay. Puede ser mejor, pero I'm all right. And the last one. Not so great. Hey, how are you? I am not so great. This is a very polite way to say bad. We can say equally bad. Hey, how are you? I am bad. Or we can say, I am not so great. I am not so great, aquí, is very polite and very common because it is polite. Now, let's go and look at some of the incorrect ways to respond. As we said before, if it is in the question, it is in the answer. Si está en la pregunta, está en la respuesta. So, here we have, hey, how are you? Therefore, por lo tanto, therefore, the answer will include I am. We cannot say I am going amazing. No. Or maybe I am going great. No. Do you see going in the question?
No.
Nope. Therefore, por lo tanto, therefore, we cannot say I am going. We can click forward. We cannot say I am going. And we cannot say, it's going. Why? Because it's going. That looks like I am going? No. There is going in the question? And it's going? Because it is not in the question. Remember, casi siempre, almost always, if you hear a word in the question, you will repeat the word in the answer. All right, let's take a look at our next slide. Click forward. Boom, 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 boom. All right, here we have the next question. Hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? Now we're gonna have to just go through all of them, it looks like. Yeah. How's it going? Now here, we cannot say I am. Why?
I don't see it.
I don't see the word going. And, como siempre, si lo ves en la pregunta, vas a decirlo o repetirlo en la respuesta. If you see it in the question, you will repeat it in the answer. So, hey, how's it going? I am? Or I am going? Also no. But what is our subject? Who are we talking about? You see the word it's. So, because we see it's in the question, you will repeat it in your answer. So, hey, how's it going? It's going amazing. Or it's going wonderful. It's going not so great. All right, let's look at our next option. Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on? This was not great. Oops. Next. Next, let me keep okay.
Good one. How's it been, Sarah?
It's been okay.
Oh.
How's it been? So beautiful Evie is perfect because she asked me, hey, how's it been? Now, esta pregunta muy común. How's it been? ¿Cómo ha estado? How's it been? Okay, so now, what is my subject? It. It refers to life.
Tu estado de ser. Yeah.
So, hey, how's it been? Hey, how's it been? For your answer, because it is in the question, you will repeat it in the answer. So, it's been. We cannot say, I am amazing, because you hear it in the question. Hey, how's it been? It's been okay. It's been wonderful. It's been great. It's been okay. It's been. That is a good answer because we are going to repeat what we hear. All right. Now, we have one video that reviews some of the very common conversations that we have, especially with greetings, hi and hello. We are going to practice, let's listen and practice the pronunciation of how's it, how's it, how's it going? Rachel. You should be up and cured. So this one will show you real Americans with real conversations, natural greetings. While we pull it up, I want to know from you, how are you? This is perfect. Hey, how are you? All right, are we ready? Let's go.
Hi, how's it going? I'm Alicia. Nice to meet you. In this series, we're going to learn some easy ways to ask and answer common questions in English. It's really useful and it only takes 3 minutes. In this lesson, you're going to learn new, more common ways to ask and answer the question, "How are you?" in English. You've probably learned, "How are you?" and "I'm fine" in textbooks before, but in the United States, people will usually ask this question and answer it in a different way. First, let's review. If someone says, "How are you?" you can say, "I'm fine." I'm fine. Here are some other ways to answer. Pretty good. This means about the same thing as "I'm fine." Pretty good. We also have not bad. You can use this if you are feeling just okay or so-so. Not bad. Let's look at our question again. How are you? This is the most well-known way of asking how someone is. You could use it when you want to be polite. But now, let's look at some different ways to ask how someone is. These ways are more casual and much more common. First, hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? You can answer this in many ways. If you're feeling good, you can say, good. Good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Not bad. Not bad. Once more, good. Pretty good. Not bad. Here's a tip. Even though these answers mean the same thing as "I'm fine," you can't answer "How's it going?" with "I'm fine." It will sound a bit strange. If you're not feeling good, you can say "Not so good." Not so good. Not great. Not great. Or not so well. Not so well. Be careful. If you say one of these, the other person will usually ask, "Why? What's wrong?" to be polite. Then you will have to explain. Another casual but very common version of "How are you?" is "What's up?" What's up? To reply, use a cheerful voice as you say, "Not much," "Not much," or "Nothing much," "Nothing much." This means you're free and able to chat. Since "What's up?" is just another way of saying hello, you can also reply with "Hey" or "Hi." Now it's time for Alicia's advice. A lot of the time, when we ask questions that mean "How are you?" in English, we're not actually asking about the other person's health. We're only asking to be polite. You should think of these questions as another way of saying hello, a way for the conversation to get started. instead of actual, literal questions. In fact, when someone asks you, "What's up?" you don't even have to answer. Just say, "What's up?" in reply. Do you know the difference between "What do you do?" and "What are you doing?" It's a little tricky, but we'll explain it simply in the next English in 3 minutes lesson. See you next time.
Hello. All right, so that was actually very nice. You got to hear her say, "Hey, hello, how are you?" And why we why we respond the way we respond. Now we are going to have a reading. With this reading, this is how we will practice. We will read the paragraph one time. You can ask your questions that you want to ask, and we will identify some of the vocabulary words that you want to know. Then, after, we will review the reading, and then we will take a quiz. The quiz will look at the order of the words. What is the correct order of the words? And how should we put the sentence in order? Okay, so are we ready? Let's start. He wakes up. He sees the sun rise. He brushes his teeth. His teeth are white. He puts on his clothes. His shirt is blue. His shoes are yellow. His pants are brown. He goes downstairs. Ooh, that's a good one. We should look up downstairs. He gets a bowl. He pours milk and cereal. He eats. He gets the newspaper. He reads. Okay, so now, do you have any questions about the words in this reading here or in the previous video? Perhaps you heard some pronunciation that did not make any sense. The first thing I want to talk about is the sunrise. What's a sunrise? We have in English 2 words to describe when the sun comes up and when the sun goes down. While we look at this, let's maybe look up something that has downstairs. Okay, I don't know if you can see this. I hope that you can. Sunrise is when the sun comes up in the morning. So, this morning, the sun rose in the east at the beginning of the day. This morning, I went walking at sunrise. This is true. Sunset will occur in the evening, and it usually occurs in the west. So the sun comes up on the east and goes down in the west. It disappears and it becomes dusk. Sunrise. So in the morning it is sunrise, and at night it is sunset. That's it.
Yeah, like when you rise in the morning and when you set something down.
Oh, that's a good one. So you rise in the morning and then you set something down at night. All right. Let's go back to our reading.
Okay.
Sunrise, sunset. He wakes up and he sees the sun rise. He brushes his teeth. The pronunciation of this word, teeth, teeth, teeth. He brushes his teeth. His teeth are white, white. He puts on his clothes. He puts on his clothes. His shirt is blue. His shirt is blue. His shoes are yellow. His pants are brown. He goes downstairs. Guess downstairs. What does downstairs mean? Stairs son escaleras. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Bajo de escalera. Like Pablo Albarán. Goes downstairs. So down means aha. Good visual. The picture shows the stairs, and when you go downstairs, you will move from the top to the bottom. So to go downstairs is to move from the top to the bottom. Let's return to our reading and then we can take our quiz. He goes downstairs. He gets a bowl. He pours milk and cereal. He eats. He gets the newspaper. He reads. Okay. Do we have any questions about the words in this reading or the meaning of these words? Ooh. Poor. That's a good question. That's a good one. Vender. Poor.
Usualmente.
Usually.
Yeah. Usually, in Spanish, I will say serve.
Okay.
It's not common
To say
from
poor.
From what I've
Her.
seen to say poor in Spanish exactly. I hear serve. Sírvete sería
Pour the milk.
pour the milk.
Hmm.
But in English,
We say pour because we have a word for everything.
we do.
All right, so let's take a look at our quiz. Woo! We are prepared and excited. Okay, so now with this quiz, we will have our subject and then our verb and then the object. So always when we have a sentence, the very first thing we have is our subject. Who? Who are we talking about? Who? Who is completing the action? Who? The next thing we will see is what. What is the action or activity? And what is the person doing? So, for example, here we have the words brushes, his, sus, teeth, excuse me, dientes, he, él. So, what do you think we are talking about? Who is our subject? Who are we talking about? He.
Oh.
We're talking about he. ¿Qué hace él? What does he do? What's he doing? He's brushing. Brushing. But what is he brushing? Teeth. Los dientes. Pero son los dientes de quién? It's the teeth of whom? His. Therefore, we will say he brushes his teeth.
Oh.
So, let's change the order. Who? He. What is he doing? Brushes. And what is he brushing? Sus dientes, his teeth. All right, period. Let's check. Perfect, 100%. We like 100 here. So, he brushes his teeth. It's a good order. Okay, now, next sentence. Ooh. On clothes puts he his. On clothes puts he his. Okay? Who? Who are we talking about? Again, estamos hablando de he. So what is our subject? He. Okay. He, and then what? What is the verb? He puts. What does he put? He puts on what? Clothes. He puts on clothes. But they are the clothes of whom? Son las ropa de quién? The clothes of whom? Aha, yeah. So, he puts on, not clothes his, pero, al revés, his clothes. He puts on his clothes. Él pone o usa su ropa. He puts on his clothes. So again, who? He. What does he do? He puts on. What does he put on?
Clothes.
He puts on clothes. Whose clothes? His clothes. He puts on his clothes. So, and period, do we have the period?
Yes, we do.
Let's check. Excellent, 100%. No?
Yes.
Yeah,
Perfect.
cool. 100 is very good. He puts on his clothes. Let's pause for a minute and look at our Google Translate so we can see the correct order of a sentence. For example, with the order, with the order, we will say who, what, where, when, how, and why. Who? Who talks about our subject? Usually, we see I, you, he, or she. ¿Quién hablamos? Who are we talking about? Él, he. Or ¿quién hablamos? Who are we talking about? Ella, she. Maybe we're talking about you and me together. It will be we. We. So, who are we talking about? Not who, OMS.
No. Who?
Who? ¿Quién?
Quién, yeah.
Who? What? What talks about the verb or the action? What is the activity? ¿Cuál es la acción? What is the activity? What is the person doing? Where? Where talks about the location. Location, location, location. Es todo. Location is everything, como dicen. So, who? The person, the subject. What? The activity or the verb and the action. Where? The location. Now, when? The time. When? When is the activity occurring?
When?
When? When?
When?
Who, what, where, when, how. Now, how in the translation for Spanish is cómo. But in English, también significa, it also means equally in what way. How and in what way. In what way? ¿En qué manera? In what way is this occurring? Who? ¿Quién? What? ¿Qué? What is the activity? What is the action? Who, what, where? Where is this taking place? When? ¿En qué manera? How? When is cuándo. Y how is en qué manera? In what way is this taking place? And then we have why. Why is this occurring? So, the order will always be, primero, who. Who are we talking about? What? What activity is taking place? Who and what? Where? Where is the activity taking place?
Where?
Who, what, where? When?
When?
When is the activity taking place? How? ¿En qué manera? In
How?
what way is the activity taking place? And
How?
finally, why? Why is the
Why?
activity taking place? Okay. Do we have any questions? Okay. Let's go back to our quiz. We only have 2 more. Okay. Yellow shoes are his. Ooh, this is a good one. Now, what or who are we talking about? In this case, we are not talking about a person, but things. We are referring to the shoes. So, who, in this case, is the things, los zapatos, the shoes. So, whose shoes are they? Son los zapatos de quién? Whose shoes are they? His. They belong to Kim. Therefore, we say his. So, instead of shoes his, we change for his shoes. His shoes. His shoes are yellow. So who? His shoes. What? They are. And ¿cuáles son? What are they? Yellow. Let's put a period. And let's check.
Perfect.
Beautiful. Excellent. 100%. We like 100s.
Yeah.
All right. I think we have 2 more. 1 more. I think we have 2 more. I think we have 2 more. Let's find out. All right. Downstairs he goes. Downstairs, downstairs he goes. Ah, she blows. Downstairs he goes. It's very dramatic, this sentence. Okay. So this is perfect. Who? Who are we talking about? He. He is our subject. He's who we're talking about.
And then after our subject, we need the verb, right, Sarah?
Yes, ma'am. After our subject, we need the verb. We need the activity. In this case, our activity is goes.
Oh.
He goes. But wait, where does he go? He goes downstairs. He goes downstairs. Let's see. Period? Excellent. Thank you. Because always we need to have a period. He goes downstairs. Let's check.
100%?
100% beautiful. All right. Last one. Do we have any questions? Hay algunas preguntas sobre esta lección. Do we have any questions about this lesson? If you have a question, write it in the comment section below and we will answer. Or you can send us a note in your Google Classroom. Ooh, this one's a proper challenge. Good job. Okay. Pours and he cereal milk. Ooh, this is a good one. Pours and he cereal milk. Who? Who are we talking about? What is our subject? He. And what is he doing? What is his activity? So, ¿quién hablamos? Who are we talking about? He. What? What are we talking about? He pours. Para servir. But what is he pouring? He's pouring cereal and milk. 2 things. Or was it milk and cereal? I don't remember the order. Let's review our cute. I don't remember.
I don't remember either. Let's go back to the reading. Or do
I
you wanna
think
just
it's
try?
milk and cereal. Let's check. Do we have the period?
Oh, almost forgot. Okay.
I'm sorry.
So we
I
have
did not silence my phone. I'm so sorry.
pours cereal and milk.
He pours cereal and milk. Let's check.
No.
No! What is
Who pours milk and then cereal?
serial killers?
So we have to do it some other way.
He pours
Milk
milk
and
and
Cereal.
cereal. Pregunta para ustedes. Question for you. ¿Quién pone primero la leche? Who does that? Who pours the milk first? Watch it be like everybody pours milk first and I am the weirdo. It's always this way. Like, pours milk and cereal. He pours milk and cereal. Do we see the period?
Yeah.
Period. And let's check it.
Perfect.
Excellent.
Okay.
For the record, this was a joke. You can put milk and cereal, or you can say cereal and milk. The order of what you do is not super important. For example, I like to have for breakfast coffee and toast. Con la palabra and, como y, like I have and, coffee and toast. It's two things, and the order is not important. It can be toast and coffee, or coffee and toast. I like to run and exercise. It can be that I like to exercise and run. Both are equal, and it can be in any order you wish. All right, are we ready? I think, oh, nope, that's everything, oops. But because you have the word and, you can do it in any order. Do we have any questions? Let's go back to our PowerPoint if we can. Do we have any questions about the material, the pronunciation, the words? I don't see many questions, but if you have questions, put your questions in the comment section below. Make your questions clear and we will answer when we can, probably by the end of today. This concludes for us the level number 1, lesson number 1. Oopsies. Yeah, this is good. Level number 1, unit number 1, lesson number 1. Has all of the ones, where we talk about how you feel or how you are. I'm feeling tired, I'm feeling sick, that kind of thing. We will continue this lesson in the class tomorrow. So thank you for your time and your patience. You are beautiful, wonderful students, more than we deserve. We hope that you learned something today, and if you have a question and you want to have an answer to your pronunciation, just send us a note in the Google Classroom or in the comment section below. Make sure to stay safe and don't forget to practice, 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 because practice makes perfect. Thank you.